Alright, I've got a package here for a friend of mine overseas, and I'm going to pop it open and make sure everything's in it, make sure everything works for him, make sure I don't send him something that you can't send overseas. So let's open it up. Alright, so let's start pulling stuff out of this box here. We have the Magpul CTR MOE 3/4 inch cheek riser. The Magpul MS3 sling. It's the Magpul CTR stock. The TWS Yugo rail for all your Yugoslavian needs. And then the Midwest Industries quad rail. There should be the quad rail, I think, for the Yugo again. Alright, well, let's pop it open, make sure everything works, so I can send it back to the factory if it didn't work, as opposed to having you find out all the way overseas. Yep, it is definitely a cheek riser. No defects. I've actually worked in plastics casting before, so generally know what to look for. So it's 1 out of 5, check, good to go. Got the sling. These things can get tangled crazy, so I'm not going to open this up right now. I'm just going to take a look at it. All the fastenings, instructions. Yeah. They issued us a bunch of slings like this when I went over to Iraq, and I never used it. Stuck with the standard issue. And of course, the new classic CTR. So it doesn't need. It's got the instructions, more instructions, fancy stickers for all your stickering needs. And, yep, this should be in order. Pull it out. Yep, there's your stock. Adjustment, release, I believe. Ah, yeah. Alright, get a good lock on it. Might have to get me one of these when I finally manage to throw together my own AR-15. Of course, the Yugo quad rail, it was inspected at the factory. I'm going to inspect it now for you, obviously. So now you know why that's broken. I checked it out for you. Rail, and pop that open for you so you can look at it. Various instructions. And of course it comes with all the Allen wrenches you need. Let's open this up. There we go. Still got the oil on it from the factory. Looks pretty good. Just put the internal parts to it. Screws are already in place. Yep, good to go. And of course, big kahuna Yugo rail. Dog leg rail. I've never actually personally seen a dog's leg look like this, so there it is. Of course it attaches braces the front sight. Then you have the new front sight right here. So you can see that. Looks pretty sharp. Of course, the rails, adjustment screws, and the new back. These are bent inward, so it hugs the AK more. Goes with the screw and an Allen wrench to adjust it. Love when they include those. I always lose my own Allen wrenches. And a new spring retainer, it looks like, or guide spring majigger. Something I am noticing on the inside of this is there are a bunch of burrs right around here. I don't know if you can see them with my shitty camera, but it doesn't look like it was finished too beautifully when they tapped the screws here, but it is solid. It's locked up. I don't think they've been Loctited so that you can adjust it to your own weapon. Alright, so everything's there. Everything's in order, all the screws are there, everything seems to be made well. Doesn't look like the company screwed up the order, so I'll be going down to the post office and shipping that over to you as soon as I have some free time from school. Also, I decided I might as well show you my arsenal since you've been so busy showing off yours to everybody. So here are all my guns. Alright, so here's my family of weapons. We've got the SLR 106F, which is a Bulgarian AK that we get here in the United States. That's the Arsenal. This is the Sentry Wasser GP96. It originally had a wire stock, but I replaced it with a cheap Tapco one because the pin broke. And also on it, I'll have a rail that I'll show you in a second. Then here I have the PTR 91, which is the copy of the German G3 that we get here in the United States. And of course a Mosin Nagant, because you can't walk 10 feet without tripping over 5 of these in any gun store. Then I also have my pistol here, the CZ-82 9mm Makarov. Safety's on. It's a wonderful little pistol. I feel bad that they actually discontinued this recently, so I hope I'll be able to maybe get some magazines for it and repair parts before they get rid of all their stock. And since you got a rail with your stuff, the Midwest Industries rail, I wanted to point out my rail here, which I actually got from another American company called Krebs Custom. And this rail was way, like, the most expensive when I got it. It was $200, and you can see right here the stuff, the finish is coming off of it because I've had it for so long. Beautiful rail, screws in just beautifully. You'll see down in here it actually mates into the lower rail and is screwed on. It's got screws around here, just everywhere. It really locks rigidly onto that thing. It does not wobbled at all. So I haven't even Loctited the screws down. You might wonder why I have such an expensive part on such a cheap AK. This was $400 just for this gun when I got it, and excluding the parts that I put on it. But initially I got this to put on this rifle, the Arsenal SLR 106. It shoots a 5.56, you can tell by the curvature of the magazine. And that I had personally emblazoned with my personal emblem and my name, so nobody could steal that from me, ever. And yeah, it's wonderful. It was a great rifle. It was wonderful having a little rail on it, but that rail is solid aluminum. It's milled from a giant chunk, and it just added too much weight to the front of there for me to be quick shooting with it during the beginning of my personal practice. Sling is wonderful, though. So yeah, those are all my guns. Don't have too many of them. Now, still a college student. So I hope you liked a little peek at all the stuff that came in that I'll be shipping off to you soon. And personally, I think maybe you should get something not gun related for wedding presents. Now, I understand that you love weapons, I love weapons. But I mean, all of this for one girl, I don't know, man. Have a good day.